My guy, Zip the Frenchie. Say what's up, Zip. Tell him we here. Tell him we here. Woo, woo, woo. That sauce from the third side is bringing us in. Welcome to another episode of I Can't Make This Up. I'm your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find everything at www.ajdunk.com. From there, you got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at www.ajdunk.com. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Hopefully you hear me. Sorry. My name is Kristen, and I'm a classically trained musician.
Who's the best that you tuned into so far?
So far, probably is going to be D-Nice.
D-Nice.
I really enjoy how it's just like a big party. I love the atmosphere. I love how everyone's just kind of keeping up with the jokes and pretending to kind of be in the club and everything like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing that people that have 9 to 5s don't understand about artists is that it takes time for this shit.
Yeah, no, you gotta be good at what you do. You have to know your craft and know everything kind of around it, and that takes years of learning and experience as well. Because people don't realize that experience is one of the greatest teachers.
Dang, you talking it? You got. Oh, I'm feeling it, and I feel that shit. Oh, you feel it's going through my. That's how I'm feeling it. Oh, girl, you talking that noise. These are the people that are in your rotation for daily. Okay, these are the only 5 that I could pick from.
The people I listen to daily.
Yes.
I love Janae Aiko, especially her new album that just came out.
Okay.
Really, I've loved her since before.
Eating that booty like groceries.
I would also put Adele in there. I love Adele and how you can just feel her emotion. Another group that I like is Superfruit.
Superfruit?
Superfruit. It's these two, and they come from the group Pentatonics. Pentatonics would be my other group as well that I listen to a lot.
Okay.
So I love Snarky Puppy.
Snarky Puppy.
If you ever get it, Snarky Puppy. They're really good. Oh my God, they're incredible. And I love the way that they perform because they don't just kind of sit in front of you. Because when you realize as a musician, acoustics are so different in a room and a space where you're in.
Yes.
So what they usually do is that the audience is in the middle and they surround themselves around the audience and they perform, so you're able to hear each instrument and its solos and things like that. So I love that they do that during performance. For instance, my mother came and saw a performance of Carmina Burana that my school did when I was in college, and the one song that she can remember from it, she always says to me, she's like, what's the song that sounds like it's a chicken or like a hen or some kind of crow dying? And I'm just like, you didn't know the language we were speaking during Carmina Burana. I said, but you understood that was supposed to be like a bird because of how the tenor sounded. I was like, so I'm glad that at least being a musical person, I can help other people become better musical citizens. Basic things people should know about music. Know that it's a form of expression.
Okay.
Doesn't always have to be something that you like. Like, for example, you have different genres. One genre I don't like is the screamo rock. I don't understand that. People bang their heads and are screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm just like, oh my God, your vocal cords. Another thing, drink water. That's going to be a good thing.
Okay.
That's the thing about music. Drink water, stay hydrated.
All right.
Because you need your voice. Okay. Or you need your body in that instance. And also it takes, I think that also the one thing, if you ever go and see a musical performance, if you don't know when to clap, look for the asterisks, or wait for other musicians to start clapping. Because I cannot tell you how many times I've been to a recital or a concert, and you're through the first move, and people are like, and you're like, oh my God, I still got 3 more movements.
Kristen, if you would, please share the story.
All right. So my story pretty much goes back to college. The building that I ended up living in was an upperclassman dorm. So I'd lived there since my freshman year, but about my sophomore year, I'd become, friends with everybody. One day during my sophomore year, I was doing theory homework. And so I knew going into the school that I didn't have as great of a theory knowledge as a lot of my other counterparts. So I had to work really hard in school just to get the basics. The boys were having a conversation, because I guess there had been maybe 6 or 7 guys in the lounge at this point. And about 3 females maybe. They're playing video games, and I'm doing my homework, and I hear them in the background start talking about affirmative action.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here's the climax. Here we go. We getting into it now.
Brilliant person, but they have interesting ways. In front of everyone, they have the audacity to kind of say, "Well, how do you not know what that is? That's how you got in here."
Ooh.
He says, "Well, I think people should get into the school, based on their talent, not on the color of their skin." I understand that might be your opinion, and you think that because of government, that's how I got in here. But I auditioned like everybody else. I do my work like everybody else. So you have no right to judge. I made that my goal to pretty much show him and show everybody else that I was worth being there and that I deserved to be there. Basically, we have voice awards where your entire class would go in front of a jury of the voice faculty, and they'd have to sing a song, and they would rank your entire class. Pretty much the ranking went that it was like a standing at the school, where it's like if you ranked within top 3 of your class, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
We have a huge holiday show where all the grad students and everyone from sophomore up to grad auditions for this one huge solo. And I found out 2 days before the concert that I had been given the big solo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Everybody, so
yeah.
I beat out as a sophomore, beating out grad students, and people were like, "Wow."
The devil's a liar. The devil's a liar.
The best part of the story is that at the end of the year, we have like a midnight breakfast where it's like end of finals week. He comes to me and he says, "I need to apologize for that comment I said in the beginning. I need you to realize that I was wrong when I said that, because you didn't get in here based on the color of your skin or because they need to fill a quota. You got in here because you're talented and you worked for it." And I shook hands with him. And I thanked him for that. I said, "Thank you for realizing." I said, "It took you a little while, but I'm glad you got it." I really couldn't make that up.
When I first started this episode, didn't I tell people that I know people? Congrats on that. When he said, "Hey, I'd like to apologize," and then he said this whole thing, I would have played Beyonce and I'm like, "Bow down, bitches, bow, bow, bow." If you would have responded like, "First off, let me tell you," and you would have got loud, you would have it would just fit right into what he was thinking and what he wanted.
I had teachers who will assume my name is something that sounds more like a Letitia or something, or an Andrea or something, and then will look around the room and look me dead in the eye, and I'll say, "That's not me."
Let me hit my best. And but that's it. Without further ado, I present to everyone Kristen.
But the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win. And there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going. Yes, I do. And I know where I've been. Thank you. I think I'll just close out with saying thank you for having me on your live. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And I love what you're doing with connecting people and things like that. And also, I've always loved and I support the things that you're doing and moving forward. So I wish you the best with that.
Thank you.
And we'll continue to follow your journey and do that. So thank you again for doing this and being kind of here for us all when we kind of need each other. When we all can't kind of be near each other, we're still near each other, at least through social media and at least through video and things like that. So still staying connected.
Thank you. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. Don't forget, laughter is always in style. And let them know, Ma.